Okay, welcome back to more Let's Play Final Fight. In the last one, I made it to this level. I didn't beat the Andori Gauntlet or whatever. Also, I realized that when you do your Hurricane Kick, Kick-em-a-jam, it actually hurts you a little bit. Does it hurt you, like, for every enemy you hit, maybe? I don't know. I'm guessing you should just go ahead and still use it, because if you're using it, that means you got dudes on both sides, and you'll probably take more than that little bit of damage anyway. God damn. The one dude that's not even very strong still did all that life. Oh, man. Well, I guess we're also gonna get to test... oh, come on, man. We're also gonna get to test... I actually didn't lose any lives getting here, so... not in one take, obviously. But basically, every time I got hit, or every time I killed a couple of dudes, or had it where, like, everybody was off camera, I just save stated. And I actually even beat the katana guy by doing that. It actually didn't take me that long. I mean, it's just beating up dudes, and then when you get hit, you reload the save state, you know, and then you try again. But yeah, it didn't take me too long. Also, I'm using a new mic, by the way. I wanted to just go a little while before I mentioned that. So, yeah, this is like a $100 mic, so your boy is moving on up. And I'm not sure if part of the reason this video is going, excuse me, going up late is, man, I only gained one extra life, or did I die twice already? Or did I die 3 times, I mean, already? Well, what I was gonna say a minute ago is that I'm not sure if you can only carry 9 lives, or if you can have more than 9, but it only displays 9. You could, if you had like 10, you could still, it would only show 9, but then if you lost a life, you'd still have 9. I think that happened, but I think I only gained a couple of lives. Okay, I guess the good news is that I do have a save state at that part, so no matter what... Oh, God dang, dude. Okay, you know what? I like the small knife. It always knocks them down, and it's quick. Okay, I was about to say, can I have another one, please? So yeah, this is a new mic, so I'm not sure if the difference was noticeable. But what I was gonna say a minute ago is that I'm not sure, like, I'm pretty sure I don't have the mic set up correctly. And I was trying to figure out how to do that, and probably still didn't do it, but... Oh, and I did actually do like a, what do you call it, false start or whatever, where I played for like a minute or two. And I happened to glance over. I'm also using an audio interface for the first time. So the little dial-em-a-jam was like, it was lighting up red like crazy. So I was like, oh dang, dude, I better just stop the recording. It was like flashing red, like I could see it out of the corner of my eye. Every time I talked, it would be like a red flash, indicating that you were, clipping the mic or over. I don't know. You had the gain set weird. Oh, the game. Like, microphones are so goddamn stupid. Like, when you start looking into them and stuff, like learning about them. There's a dial that's like the gain, but if you type in what is the gain on a microphone, it's gonna give you like a paragraph. And I watched a YouTube video where they explained it to me, and I was like, okay, we need like the idiot's guide. It's a volume dial, okay? Can they just say it's a volume dial? The higher up it is, the louder the playback of it is, okay? Jeez. They're going into, they're like, instead of saying what it is, they're like explaining the science of why it does what it does. I'm like, I don't need to know that. I need to know that when I turn it, then the talkies are louder. That's all I need. Come on, man. I guess they're like assuming that anybody that's looking that up is like interested in learning about it. I'm like, no, I just want to learn what it does, but I'm not interested in the topic. Boy, I feel like I'm doing like extra bad this episode. Oh, come on, man. I can't even rely on jump kicking. Look, I couldn't even move between those 2 attacks right there. But it feels like a lot of this game is just is like positioning and stuff, and like my punches were going, I mean, you saw that, right? My attack went like right through him, and then he did like a pile driver. That's how I feel when I play like Smash Brothers. I feel like all my attacks like never like connect, or The ones that connect, but like if me and the opponent attack at the same time, which is like all the time, because whenever you're close to each other, you're both going to be trying to attack each other. It just seems like his attacks always get like preference, like over mine, you know. But only when I'm playing against someone who's better than me. When I'm playing someone that I'm better with, then I land all the hits or whatever, you know. I don't understand it. Okay, are we actually going to go in and fight, hopefully, the boss? Oh my gosh, we got more stuff to do. I feel like these cars are not designed, like, very well. I feel like that's sort of like a childish kind of design. I feel like they could have put a little bit more effort into the graphics of that. Like this one right here, you can't even tell which part of the front is like touching the ground. Is it like missing the front bumper so it's like tilting downwards? Or is the headlight actually contacting the ground? Yeah, I have no idea. Man, how the hell am I gonna kill the boss if I already lost like, what, 7 or 8 lives? Oh boy. All those lives I lost, and I can't even get good use out of this, this, like, roast on a bone or whatever. What's it called? Pot roast? Is there a difference between roast and pot roast? It's just a shorthand name for it. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, kind of funny thing happened. There's a health food store that I go to, like, I don't know, 4 times a week. I get all my veggies and stuff there, and the stuff doesn't stay fresh for very long, so you always got to eat it fast. And so I'm there often. So I'm there enough to where whenever they get like a new thing, I'm like aware of it because I see it. I see the inside of the store so much. I accidentally ate the thing. All right, that's fine. But yeah, I saw this thing. It was called, what was it called? It was called like Love Corn or something like that. Or I think it was called, yeah, I think it was called Love Corn. And I'm like, what the hell? But I looked, it said habanero chili, and I like hot things to a certain degree. So I just bought it, and it was new. And sometimes, I don't know, like healthy snack foods, like things that are like the healthy version of it, you know, are sometimes they're like crap. Like kale chips, you know. For example, I would rather eat regular kale than kale chips. So people are like, they don't want to eat kale, but they're like, well, maybe I'll have kale chips. It's like sort of like a loophole or whatever. But then they don't like the kale chips and they go, ew, kale must be gross. I'm like, well, I wouldn't say it's delicious, but when he spit out like a pacifier? What was that? Please let this be the boss. Okay. Not because I want to fight him, but because hopefully he's like the final dude. Can I pick up his thingy that he left on the ground? Hey, drop something, sir. Wait, I actually did pick it up, didn't I? It looked like I picked it up. Oh, man. Swatted me out of midair. Oh, goddamn. Luckily, I still have all 3 of my knives available. Goddamn. You know, I think I'm gonna reload them. Oh, I only have 8 lives. Oh, it's because when you start off with 9, when you set the... It's because when you set the option or whatever to 9, it counts your life as a life or whatever out of your 9. Alright, we'll try one more time. If I can't beat him, if I don't beat the boss, we'll just cut to the successful attempt at the boss. It'll probably involve me losing all my lives to him, but I'll just cheese it and get to him with all my lives or whatever. Oh, come on, man. But yeah, what was I saying a minute ago? Oh yeah, so people that try like healthy versions of snacks sometimes get like the wrong idea. Some of that stuff is terrible, but some of it's actually really good. But you just gotta try them, you know. And then people are such chicken shits about trying new things. It's like, well, just buy it once. You know, it's if you don't like kale chips once, then you know, and you never have to buy it again. Okay, okay, jeez. But I bought these things called yeah, Love Corn or something like that. And I was picky as a kid. I was a I was like sheltered as a kid, and I was picky, and my parents never really forced me to go outside of my picky comfort zone or whatever. Yeah, why was that? Like, why are the people like getting so many hits on me? Am I just like not paying attention? I feel like I wasn't paying attention super hard in the other one. Like, I mean, maybe I'm not paying as much attention by like a little bit, but that's just because I've been playing this game like every day. I feel like there's not a whole lot to it, but I guess you do have to sort of pay attention. I didn't feel like I was paying attention in the other ones, and I was doing fine, but for some reason I'm just sucking all the penis this time around. But you know that that famous scene that was Jessica Simpson? She was eating like tuna out of a can, and she's like, "It says chicken out of the sea. Is it chicken or is it fish? I don't know what it is." And there was like, oh, a dumb blonde moment or whatever. And but my point, what I was getting at, I'm like hitting all these tangents, but like from like weird directions and stuff. My other point is that it was the name of this product was called Love Corn, and I don't know what love corn is, so it's these little kernel-looking things, and they're actually really good. So, and then come to find out that I read the label or whatever, like when I get home, and it says that they're corn nuts, and I have never eaten corn nuts, and I never had any interest in them. So I had my own Jessica Simpson moment. I was like, so are they nuts or are they are they nuts or are they corn? Like, I don't like. I actually had to like read the ingredients, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's corn, right? Hopefully it's corn. Was there a point to all that? Yeah. I don't remember. I was saying there was something that led me to say that in the first place. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I was talking about pot roast. Is there a difference between pot and pot roast, or am I just dumb? Oh, that's what it was. And that's what got me thinking of mixing the food names around or whatever. Okay, Elgato. Actually, the video capture Elgato hasn't effed up in a while. It's due. Come on, man. See, this doesn't seem fair. Is this game, like, not fair and I'm just not aware of it? I mean, I just assumed that it's gonna be kind of cheap because it's a beat 'em up, but I went to stab the dude. Like, see, like, right there. The one dude got hit, and then the other guy, like, went through the attack. I think they just have longer range than me. See, like, right there, I didn't have any chance. Like, as soon as I stood up, he grabbed me again. I'm sitting here going, like, if I can't just stand and just mash the button and just cheese it, then it doesn't feel fair, right? Oh, come on, man. I already spent too much time futzing with the mic settings and even getting the mic positioned correctly and stuff. Because you have to, like, you have to speak into, like, the front of it or whatever. I don't know. But then you have to, like, you have to screw it in. But then if you don't start the thread of the screw in the right place, then it's, like, backwards. So I had to keep unscrewing it and screwing it back in, like, trying to, like, tilt a little bit and then screw it again. But then, as it turns out, I was dumb and forgot that the piece that connects the mic to the mic stand, you can actually, like, screw that separately without having to twist the mic around to actually screw it in. Anyway, yeah, I was, like, super terrible this episode. Yeah, I don't know, man. I checked out the difficulty. The difficulty of this game said just right to tough. Like, is it because I don't play, like, side-scroller beat-em-ups or whatever? Is that why I'm, like, not good at this? I feel like this should be, like, considered, like, tough. I mean, maybe the people that did the rating played the first level and they're like, oh yeah, it's not that bad or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. This game, like, this level, it feels like it got really freaking hard. But yeah, I mean, we gotta make progress, you know, so I gotta I gotta make episodes, so I'll just cheese my way to the big cop dude. I mean, I know that this has totally gone off the rails in terms of doing it legit, but I just have to do it. I have to do every game on a game-by-game basis. In terms of, like, my default is not using save states, but then when it gets ridiculous, then I have to. Like, Splatterhouse 2 was a good example, where I kind of had to move the goalpost a couple of times as the game got harder, just so I can make progress. So I'm gonna have to do that. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, we'll beat them next time, and yeah, we'll see you then.